And then Prabhupada expressed from his heart, he said, "This is the Parampara system," as he rubbed Ghyanashyam Prabhu's head with deep affection. This is the Parampara system. My Guru Maharaj pushed me, and now I am pushing you, and you are pushing others to spread the mission of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This was a type of mercy that was very, very rare. For Prabhupada to be crying and embracing and rubbing the head of a disciple was something very special. Soon all the devotees of Europe throughout Bhaktivedanta Manor were hearing about the good fortune of Ghyanashyam Prabhu, the special mercy he received from Srila Prabhupada. Now, there's a part of the story that Maharaj told me just a few months ago. Part 2. Devotees all over Europe, we're all in Bhaktivedanta Manor. No one got this mercy. Prabhupada crying, Prabhupada embracing, Prabhupada rubbing head, Prabhupada saying, your life is successful. You are carrying on the Parampara. So Tamal Krishna Goswami was so moved by Prabhupada's pleasure. He was always thinking how to please Prabhupada more. So he had an idea, a fantastic idea, that because Ghyanashyam Prabhu brought a new report with him and gave it to Tamal Krishna Goswami to read. Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj said, it will bring Prabhupada the greatest joy. For the first time ever, you please come and read the report personally to Srila Prabhupada. Oh, this was such an honor and pleasure for Ghyanashyam Prabhu. So Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj said, today, Srila Prabhupada, Ghyanashyam Prabhu will read the report to you of his preaching activities in Eastern Europe. Ghyanashyam Prabhu was very reverential toward Prabhupada and quite nervous about doing this. But on the order of Goswami Maharaj, he started to read. Bhakti Tirtha Maharaj told me, as he was reading, Srila Prabhupada looked totally disinterested. He didn't even look like he wanted to listen. He's reading, and Prabhupada's just talking to someone here, looking this way. And he was getting very nervous. He read one page. It was several pages. He read one page, and he really felt that he was disturbing Srila Prabhupada. And Prabhupada actually was looking just disinterested. And then Prabhupada stopped him and looked at him with a very grave, stern expression. And Ghyanashyam Prabhu stopped reading. Prabhupada spoke. Krishna is the doer. Ghyanashyam Prabhu was practically paralyzed. And Tamal Krishna Goswami, who watched the whole thing, he said, Ghyanashyam Prabhu, I think it's time for you to leave now. So he offered his obeisances and came outside. And Maharaj told me that was one of the most intimate, loving experiences he's ever had in his life. Prabhupada's love for him. The first day, he embraced him. He cried tears of affection. He stroked his head and said, your life is successful. You are carrying on Parampara. And the next day, it's not that Ghyanashyam Prabhu did anything wrong that day. He just came in the next day. And Prabhupada just ignored him and instructed him. Krishna is the doer. Do not expect any credit for yourself. Bhakti Tirtha Maharaj told me, all over the world, they know the first part of the story. Said, but for me, my favorite part of the whole story is the second part. Because that's when Prabhupada showed the most intimate, special love toward me. He showed his deep love and his deep gratitude, but at the same time wanted to protect him for all time to come. And Ghyanashyam Prabhu said, those were the last words Prabhupada personally spoke to him. Krishna is the doer. And after going out of the room and offering his obeisances and thinking about it, he was ecstatic because he knew it was Prabhupada's most intimate love and mercy. Soon after this, in November of 1977, Srila Prabhupada departed from the world. The closing chapter of his pastimes on this earth caused the whole world of ISKCON to drown in an ocean of separation. Ghyanashyam Prabhu was one of such persons. The thunderbolt of the news of Prabhupada's disappearance just struck our hearts and cast us into a realm of intense spiritual pain. We were only living to please Srila Prabhupada. We were only living for the next time he would come and see what we have done. But now he was not going to come anymore. Ghyanashyam Prabhu, he took the order of his spiritual master as his life and soul. After Srila Prabhupada departed from this world, and for some years after that, many of his disciples fell away from their spiritual practices. Many removed themselves from the mission for various reasons. But a few people, including Ghyanashyam Prabhu, felt that deep determination to follow in Prabhupada's footsteps. When Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur left this world, Srila Prabhupada made the order he gave him his life and soul. And even almost 40 years later, he went to the West and established the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Ghyanashyam Prabhu deeply studied Prabhupada's life and teachings and understood love for my Guru means surrender to his order, love and separation. Soon the library party, I believe, after they finished Eastern Europe, they covered South America.
You were listening to Radhanath Swami on devotionalnectar.com.